What's up, everybody? We have some big news from the Social Security Administration where literally over 500,000 people are going to stop getting their checks unless they do the following. I'm going to show you what this is all about. If it doesn't apply to you, make sure you forward this to anybody getting Social Security because it might be them. And the last thing they want to not get is a Social Security check, which a lot of people count on Social Security just to cover their basic living expenses. So let's get into this so you can take a look at this, and I'll show you where you can find it. So I'm going to pull this up on my computer. If you go to godirect.gov, you'll actually get in here where you can see this and who it's impacting. And you can see over here to the far right, it's people that are still getting paper checks sent to their mailbox every single month. So if you're getting direct deposit, you've got the Direct Express debit card, this does not impact you. But again, if you know somebody that's on Social Security, forward them this video so they can double check and make sure, because they could be getting paper checks. And the last thing they want is not to get that. So anyway, what do you have to do if you are getting a paper check, and why is this going on? What they're basically a few things. One, obviously they're trying to do some cost cutting with mailing these all out, but really more importantly too is that they're trying to make this more secure. Get it into your bank account faster, reliable, feel more at ease and comfort to know that check when your phone pops up, ding, hey, there's my Social Security deposit. It's there. You don't have to worry about going to the mailbox, picking out of the mailbox, going to the bank, deposit it, waste your time, all that kind of stuff. It's already in there and it's secure is a big reason. But there's some things that the people that are getting these checks that they have to do to get this changed. Otherwise, they're going to get their check stopped, which they definitely don't want that, because a lot of people count on Social Security to be their primary source of income. And if they don't get a check in October, they're going to be wondering what the heck happened. So a lot of people just don't pay attention to this stuff. And we want to get it out. So what do you have to do to get it? So you have to enroll in either direct deposit. You can enroll in the Direct Express MasterCard, and you can do this in several ways. So first way you can do it is right here. Enroll online today. So you can go right on this website and do it. Or right here, you can call 877-874-6347 to enroll for direct deposit or the Direct Express debit MasterCard. And that's for people that don't have a bank account. Couldn't get it for whatever reason, they just don't have one. You can get these Direct Express MasterCards. Or you can also do it by mail, download and complete a form for direct deposit into your checking or savings account by mail. So you need to have some basic information ready when you call them or try to go online here to fill it out. So you're going to want this before you get in here. And this is all laid out right on the website. So get ready to enroll. The big thing you're going to be asked for up front to enroll in direct deposit, you're going to need your Social Security number right here. You're going to need the information from your most recent federal benefit check or claim number. You're going to need your financial institution's routing transit number and the account number and the type, whether it's checking or savings. So where can you get your bank account information? Pull out a check. If you've got a check for your checking account, bottom of it, you'll see the routing number typically here on the lower left side of your check, 9 digits, and then you're going to have your account number right after that you can pull off. As far as your benefit check, what you're going to need. You're going to need the federal, and this is just an example of a U.S. or a Social Security check. You're going to need the federal benefit check number, which is usually in the upper right corner, and the amount of that benefit check as well, showing right there that you're going to need to put that in. The Direct Express debit MasterCard. If you do not have a bank account, you can request to receive your benefit payments through the Direct Express MasterCard. Call, same thing, U.S. Treasury Electronic Payment Solutions Center, 877-874-6347 to enroll. And then you're going to be asked to provide that information there too, including your date of birth. So there's other information in here, frequently asked questions. You can get that by going up on the top here. And there's a lot of great questions answered in here. I'm not going to go over all these, but there's some general questions in here. One big one that we're hearing is, are there going to be any exceptions? So they talk about here, Am I going to continue to get my checks after September 30th? Are there exceptions to the U.S. Department of Treasury's requirement? And it says here, I'm going to read this. The U.S. Department of Treasury will grant exceptions to the rule in rare circumstances. To request a waiver application, make sure you contact the U.S. Treasury Electronic Payment Solution at the waive line. So this is big. I did not see this before. Waiver line is 855. I'll blow this up even more. 855-290-1545. And the waiver can qualify. At least one of the following three criteria must be met. The check recipient is an individual to whom electronic payments would impose hardship due to mental impairment. The check recipient lives in a remote geographic location, lacking the infrastructure to support electronic financial transaction. And the check recipient is 90 or above. So those are three right there. So if you do not meet those requirements, you're going to be required to convert to direct deposit or that direct express debit MasterCard on there. So call the number, check it out. And again, guys, if this does not apply to you, still forward this on to anybody getting Social Security. You don't know if they're getting a check via direct deposit or getting it in the mail. And that's over 500,000 people out there apparently are still getting checks via the mail. Appreciate you watching on. Have a good one.